Combo on my boosters, Eric here, and today I wanted to bring you something a bit different. I am a big fan of the Lego board games, and today I wanted to show you a house rule I made for the Lego Ninjago board game. You see, a common problem I've noticed with this game is that you often spend more time facing off against skeleton guards than doing anything else. Because of this, I wanted to incorporate something that could make the game more fun. The sub-elements. Even though I designed these sub-elements to resemble the elements in the scrapped Empire of Ice set, you can basically build whatever you want for them. At the start of the game, after choosing which ninja you want to play as, choose a sub-element you want them to have as well. You cannot choose the same element as the ninja himself. For this demonstration, I will use J as my ninja and Earth as my sub-element. The only time your sub-element comes into play is when you're facing off against a skeleton guard. So let's say I'm facing off against a skeleton guard, and I roll black, meaning Earth, my sub-element. That means I wound the skeleton guard, but I haven't fully killed him yet. Because of that, I can then take another reroll in order to figure out if I kill him or not. If I roll blue for lightning or black for earth, then I completely kill the guard. However, if I roll white for ice or red for fire, that means the skeleton general will walk down another step. Simply put, it takes 2 attacks from a sub-element to do the same amount of damage as a regular attack. This also changes how friends help you out when it comes to fighting skeleton guards. Let's say Zane over here is being played by another player and he has the fire sub-element. That means when I use the spinning top, blue will mean a full hit as always, black means he's wounded, but for white and red, white will only also count for just being wounded even though Zane is here. The reason for that is because if you had like 2 full hits and 1 wound, I feel like it would be way too easy. So now instead of it being a full hit, if you roll your friend's color, if they're in the same space as you, it's just a wound. But for fire, even though Zane's sub-element is fire, you cannot use it to fight yourself. So basically what that means is that in this situation, assuming that the skeleton guard is not wounded, a blue would mean automatically defeated, a black or white would mean I wound them and can respin, and a fire, red, would basically mean the skeleton general moves down another step. Fighting skeleton guards is the only place that sub-elements do anything, meaning you cannot use them with the final attack against the skeleton general. And that does it for this video. I hope these rules help you out in case you want to make this game better, and if I ever make more house rules, I'll make sure to make videos for those too. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Because of this, I incorporated a new element to the game in order to hopefully make it a bit more fun. Shit. Because of this, I want to incorporate something that'll hopefully make the game more fun. That's too far. The only time that your sub-element comes into effect is when you're facing off against the skeleton guard. So let's say I'm facing off against this skeleton guard, and I roll a black, meaning earth. That means I have damaged the skeleton guard, but I have not fully killed him yet. After you damage the skeleton guard, you can then re-roll the spinner again in order to try to do more damage. If I roll a blue, lightning, or black, fire... Fire?! The only time your sub-element comes into play is when you're facing off against a skeleton guard. Let's say I am facing off against this...